Hi everyone, Guitar Talk. This is number 2 with Christy, with Chris. Old habits never die. That's an old nickname that I gotta let go of. So I got my dad here with me. I'm very thankful to have him. He's 77 years old, and he's got a lot of insight. Taught me a lot of things over the years. Some good, some bad, of course. But I love him to death, and I thank him in my moments of trial and my moments of joy.
I love him too.
Thank you, Dad. Appreciate that. He's a big fan of Elvis and all that stuff. And so, no, we talk about everything. Generations, relationships, you name it. Family, friends, gossip, of course. Who doesn't? As long as you're not ill-willed, with your gossip. You talk about people, wish them well. Talk about people's health, and they send a lot of prayers and money to people, and I really respected that over the years. It's a beautiful thing. You don't know who you're helping, but then you help them, So you got that going for you, and hopefully the good Lord or whoever made this ball of wax loves us and still has us here. So that's a good thing. So we were talking about generations, and my grandfathers were coal miners, and they worked their tails off in the mines for 30 years in Pennsylvania. I live in Ohio, so but anyhow, what's the best thing that you think that your dad ever gave you, from showing you hard work and effort? And you can think about it. He says his dad was good-hearted. He would do anything for him. He won't come on camera. He's a little shy. So, but that's okay. I'll translate. And they're always worried about they're going to say something wrong. Or I tried to get my grandma on camera a long time ago, and she wouldn't do it. So, my dad was in the Navy, so he said it taught him responsibility. And you can see the flag furling behind me. Isn't that weird? Or fate. But we were just talking about hard work and what instilled the passion for family and building a life. So I know you miss your dad when he was working.
Make a living.
But he had to make a living. But when he was home, he was there. Maybe not in always the best of spirits, but
with a lot of spirits.
Or with a lot of spirits, as he says. But it's nice that they did teach us the work ethic, and I never know where these guitar talks are going to go. They're just going. So it's conversation between you, me, and everyone else out there. So hi, everyone. Not everybody is fortunate. That's true. God honest that they don't have a dad, a mom, friends, family. Yeah.
You got one good friend, and he's always with you.
Well, yeah. You got to believe in something. If you don't believe in anything, it's kind of strange if you don't, because I'll take you just on a little science lesson. 2 atoms, Big Bang Theory, right? Where'd the 2 atoms come from? I just think about that. I don't know. That's a theory that I asked a biology professor, a chemistry professor, science people in university, and they scratched their head, and I asked them if they went to church. And they said, yeah. And, well, the one guy did. And,
where'd you come from?
Where did I come from?
You told me one time.
Good question.
No.
I used to say I came from the Guff of Souls, and I was playing cards, and somebody snatched me out of there, and I had a winning hand. Because I used to play cards a long time ago, so. Yeah, you walk through life and you don't appreciate, or maybe I'm learning to appreciate even more the talks I have and the time I spend with my family and my friends and with my children when I get a chance, you know.
When you learn to make a cup of coffee
And
for yourself.
you learn how to do
Or you
something
learn
somebody
to tie
taught
your
you.
shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything you learn helps you throughout your life.
Everything you learn helps you throughout your life. That's what he says. That's your token of wisdom today. Think about it. And you might not use it today. You might not use it tomorrow. But years from now, wait.
Or if someone always does it.
If somebody always does it for you, you don't learn anything. You got to bring some skills to
One
the
day,
table.
It's going to come to
You do.
that you only have you and your God. That's it.
Oh yeah, at the end. He just said one day
Will hit you
you'll
with
come a
it.
time that you won't have anybody and you'll just have you. And if you just have you, it's kind of lonely. You got to have something in your spirit, and he's in there. He put life in everything. Take a look around you. It's a pretty well designed thing. But just like me learning to play guitar, just learn how to play because it was fun. And yeah, everybody wants to get notoriety and fame and all that stuff, and then it goes away. Then you just want to play for you, play to just hear music, and play something beautiful. You know, God gives you a gift. Everybody's got a gift. Use it. You don't use it, you lose it. What do you think?
What do I think?
Uh-huh. Yeah, what do you think?
Again, go back to the being responsible
Being responsible.
and realizing that the fact is, it doesn't matter what someone else thinks of you.
Man.
It's what you think of yourself.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh,
Right.
I'm not pretty enough. I'm not. God gives each one of you a talent.
Yeah. Yeah, he's basically summarized.
But you got to recognize it.
You gotta recognize that you got talent inside you, regardless of what it is.
Might be
And-
sewing. It might be fixing a car.
And it's valuable. And to have insecurities about
Ah, I got one for you.
yourself
Oh,
is kind of, it's a little
I'm
strange.
going to use a movie. His name is Ted. He's a little teddy bear. And he goes, oh, I got this talent.
Ooh, yeah.
And I just
Well,
loved
he
it.
was making fun of the movie Ted. Little teddy bear goes, I think I found my talent. He goes, ooh.
That's enough of that.
But anyhow,